14 months, that's the longest I could do. And then I went back on the dole, and then Chris picked me up.
So that was going to be the next question.
Yep,
because that's what we're leading up to. How did you get involved with Bespoke?
So I was on the dole again, but I was doing my best, my very best to get to jobs I had. So whilst I was on the dole I was on benefits. The dole is just what I've been brought up to call it.
Yeah.
But I was on benefits for, how long was it? I think it was about a year again. Maybe just a little bit less. Right. But it was just under a year, I'd say. And I was applying for Lidl. I applied for Greg's. I was applying for stuff that I didn't want to do. Yeah. So I was applying for more retail jobs that I absolutely hated, but I was forced to because obviously when you're on universal credit, if you don't apply for like 2 to 3 jobs in 1 week, they put a sanction on you. It's like you're not doing your commitments and stuff, and they put a sanction on you. So I was applying as much as possible. I was applying for office work. I actually got an interview at this insurance company place, but I failed it at the interview. They were like, sorry, we're not going to be continuing with you. And then, I met Chris through DWP. Right. So my worker pushed me on to Chris. We had our first meeting. And as soon as I saw him and as soon as he saw me, he was like, I know you. I was like, I know you too. Turns out, he was my PE teacher in primary school. Right. Yeah. So that's how we knew each other. And he was like, I haven't seen you in years. I was like, I haven't seen you in years. And we just connected, got on, had a chat, had a catch up. I told him pretty much everything I've gone through since he's last seen me. Yeah. And then he just stuck me on training. I was like, yep, I want you to be a mentor. This is the wage. This is the hours. You can do as much, as little as you want. Leeway if you're ill or your mental health gets bad again. You can take a time off or whatever, but you may not get paid. Right. And I was like, cool, sounds amazing. And then I just did the training. And then on January last year, I started doing some proper work. Yeah, and then I think maybe even the next month or something. That's when we started. So I got my first paycheck in February, which was great. Yeah. And then I think it was April we started doing stuff. Maybe March. It was before then, wasn't it? Yeah, it was late February. It was. It really was. Yeah, because we were in the office, weren't we? Yeah. Doing that stuff. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, because Chris wanted a little video made, and I had. I was like just volunteering at that point, so I was just doing little stuff here and there. But then he wrote you up a contract. He did. And it took me a while to take a contract because I was like, I want to move out. I don't want to. But then it just kind of got to the point of where I was just like, it's shit. It's shit. Being on universal credit, it's shit. It's not great. You don't get enough money. Like it's just the government's doing what they can be. Is crap. It's terrible. It's in some people's cases they're expecting them to live on £200 a month, and I think that's ridiculous. It's like, do I have toilet paper this month, or do I buy cereal? Do I pay for my gas and electric, or do I eat air this month? Yeah, exactly. Yes, I know what I'm going to have for dinner. It's like, it's air. It's, gourmet ice cubes. What I'm going to have for dinner tonight is a nap.